Walhalla Public Library was built and occupied in '79, and it, like the other libraries, is really not accessible to the handicapped. There's no automatic door here at this facility like modern retail buildings have. There are two handicap spaces right near the front door in the small parking lot, which has a capacity of about 32 cars. The proposed project would enlarge the parking lot to allow for more parking by the public by purchasing land in the area of the library. The library site is landlocked. It was actually the right-of-way for the proposed railroad that was supposed to come through town. As a consequence, the library building proper occupies almost the entire block. It's a long, narrow site. The proposed renovations would remedy this back dock situation where it's too high for anybody to back a truck in. It's just the way it's designed. It would completely renovate the existing building to make it handicap accessible, as well as rewire it and completely rework the interior and the exterior. There is some discussion of trying to install solar panels on the roof to provide lesser costs for electricity to power the HVAC units. We do have quite a number of these. They were replaced a few years ago under a federal energy grant. We're walking around the side of the library here and down the sidewalk to demonstrate the long, narrow nature of this facility. There is a small porch on the side which is used quite often by patrons even when the library is not open. It does have electrical outlets, and since we have Wi-Fi, the public can use their own devices on this porch to access the internet. We're walking down the sidewalk beside the library. The library was built in 1978 and then occupied in the fall of 1979, which means that the facility has been used for 35 years. It's been kind of a hard use. It served as the headquarters of the library system for all that time. We're coming down around the corner. We do have one of the quilts, part of the quilt trail that's in the upstate of South Carolina. And we're down at the high end of the building. The lot slopes a lot, so we have enough for a half basement actually. And the half basement is used for housing our vehicles, our bookmobile and our two library vans, as well as storage, and we do have Friends book sale materials, books and other items in some of the rooms in the basement. The proposed renovations would, for the first time, provide elevator access from the basement to the main floor and then on to the central mezzanine in the middle of the main library. This is the door to the library's basement, where the vehicles are parked. And we're coming around the other side. You notice that the block is completely occupied by the library building. There's two more HVACs coming around to the other side of the dock. We made a complete circumference of the library facility.